Hi guys, so today I just thought I'd make a super quick video about the pros and cons of DistroKid. Now I've been using DistroKid for almost a year now after having switched from SoundCloud for artists, and I just thought I'd make this really quick summary video to just discuss some of the pros and cons that I've noticed having used DistroKid for the last year or so. So let's jump straight in with the pros. The first thing I noticed about using the platform is just how fast it is. So when it comes to distributing your music to stores, it's just very, very fast. I remember when I used to use SoundCloud for artists, it would take a few days for the release to get approved and then sent to stores. Often with DistroKid, when I submit a song on their platform for distribution, it will be in my Spotify for artists within the next day or two, which is really helpful if you're kind of looking to get your music out there fast and delivered to stores quickly. So the next pro, in my opinion, is the fact that it's just really easy to use. Uploading your music is very simple, the website's very clean and easy to use. And if you need to do things like submit edits to your metadata, for example, changing your artwork and things like that, it's actually very easy to do. You can just do it in a few clicks. And when I have had issues that I needed to contact support about, they've been very responsive, very helpful. And obviously, being one of the biggest distributors in the world, yeah, their customer service is really good. So the third pro is the extra features that come as part of your plans. So as well as obviously the main thing, which is distributing your music to online stores, DistroKid does have some cool added features which make certain things a lot easier. For example, they've got an online tool which allows you to claim your official artist channel on YouTube. So if you've got a YouTube channel that you're using to promote your music, you can quickly fill out a form on the DistroKid website, and they can send that to YouTube, where all your releases will automatically get delivered to that channel. And it's just cool for branding purposes. And a similar thing is that you can claim your artist account on TikTok very quickly. It's a very similar process, and that allows all of the music you upload to DistroKid to be sent to your TikTok account, where you can kind of like pin it to your profile and things like that. DistroKid also has a cool feature called Hyperfollow, which allows you to create custom landing pages for your music. So when you've got a new release coming out, you can use that to promote it on social media. You can use it even before a release is out to encourage your followers to pre-save the song on Spotify and other platforms. So that's another really cool added feature. And the last pro in my list is the fact that you're able to keep 100% of your earnings. It was only when I started doing a bit of digging and research that I found out that some distributors actually take a cut of your royalties. And so it's definitely worth reading the small print of any distributor you're thinking of joining, just to find out whether they're going to take a cut of your royalties or not, or whether you get to keep 100% of your earnings. But with DistroKid, you do get to keep 100% of your royalty earnings, which for me is a big plus. And one quick other bonus pro of using DistroKid is that if you're collaborating with other artists, as long as the other artists have a DistroKid account, all you have to do is simply enter in the percentages and the details of the splits that you've agreed, and DistroKid will automatically split the royalties and pay each of the artists automatically. So that's another really cool feature. So now let's get real and talk about some of the drawbacks of DistroKid. The first one is that there are a few extra fees to pay if you're wanting certain features. While DistroKid is very competitively priced in terms of like the entry level account type, if you want certain features, you are going to have to pay extra for these. For example, if you want to have a custom label name assigned to your music, you're going to have a certain level of account. And if you make electronic music and want that music to be distributed to Beatport, then there's an additional fee you'll have to pay to get your music on Beatport, which is a bit of a drawback in my opinion. Also, if you have multiple artist names or you have multiple artist projects going on, you're going to have to pay for a higher level of membership to DistroKid to allow you to upload music using more than one artist name. And so the final drawback on my list is the fact that there are payment fees to consider when you're withdrawing your earnings. Now, if you're based in the US, I think these are a bit lower, just because there's no currency exchange taking place. However, if you're based in a country that's not the US, for example, I'm based in the UK, there are quite a few fees to bear in mind when it comes to withdrawing your earnings. Now, I should say these aren't actually charged directly by DistroKid themselves. This is to do with their payment provider and the fees they charge. But I really recommend, if you're thinking of joining DistroKid, that you read up about the withdrawal fees and actually just look at how much you're going to be paying to take your earnings out, because in some cases it can be quite significant. So you should definitely take that into account when you're looking into DistroKid and considering joining it as your distributor. Cool, so that brings us to the end of my look at some of the pros and cons of DistroKid. Like I said, I've really enjoyed using DistroKid over the last year or so. It's just been very quick, easy to use, and now I'm in kind of a rhythm of releasing music regularly. It's just something that I take for granted, that I can just quickly push out new releases very easily. So if that all sounds good and you're interested in joining DistroKid, then you can click the link in the description, and that will get you a 7% discount when you sign up to DistroKid for the first time. And if you do click that link and sign up for an account, I will get a small commission. That just helps to support me in my music and will help me to make more videos like this one. Anyway, there we go. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you in the next one.